Hey Mama, have you had your coffee yet? I'd like to welcome you to the very first episode of Mama Needs Coffee, Self-Care for Busy Working Moms, hosted by yours truly, Rafa's mom. So Mama, hello, I hope you are doing well. And let me ask you this question. How are you? Are you tired? Do you lack sleep? Are you happy? Are you grateful? How are you? In this episode, we will be talking about self-care. And why is it difficult to practice self-care for moms like us? Most of the days, we are occupied with a lot of things, diba? For me, the moment I wake up, I need to start working. I need to start thinking of, what do I need to do? Having a lot of responsibilities can be overwhelming. Ano kayang kakainin ng anak ko? Or anong gagawin niya while I'm working? So, story time. I'm a virtual assistant, so I work from home. But yeah, most of the days, work consumes me and mom life consumes me too at the same time. So sabi nga nila, di ba, being a mom is also a full-time job or a full-time role. So imagine having two full-time roles, di ba? But kinakaya naman, I think we're able to get by every day. But there are times I ask myself, how do I give my best in everything? How do I give my best to all areas of my life? How can I give more? And it all boils down to self-care. Kasi if you're taking care of yourself, you won't feel empty. You won't feel like you lack something or, kulang ka sa pag-aalaga nga sa sarili mo. When you take care of yourself, you feel more alive. You're able to, be more present. We give so much of ourselves throughout the day. Not just day, sometimes even at night. I remember the early days of my motherhood when I usually am up all night because I have to feed my little one. And that was the time that I was just operating with 2 to 3 hours of sleep per day. Imagine that. And I didn't take care of myself. So, I'm more emotional. I noticed that I easily break down. I'm mom tired. I'm mom burnout. And there are things that I wish I should have done before. But I felt like I need to work or I need to, be there 24/7. Because if I don't, it makes me feel like I'm a bad mom for some reason. But yeah, I think it's just really the stigma that when you're a mom, you don't deserve to rest or you just have to be there all the time. Pero as I grew into motherhood, I realized that self-care is a necessity. It is essential, and it is not an indulgence. There was a joint survey done by Healthy Women and Working Mothers that I read online, and report says 78% of moms say that they put off taking care of their own health to take care of their family members. Imagine, that's really high, 78%. And made me wonder, how many times have I put off taking care of my health? Not just physical, but also mental? How many times have I put that off because I felt that I needed to be there for everyone? I needed to be there for my son. And that made me think, why is it so difficult for you to take care of yourself? Why is it so difficult for you to stop, take a break, and just rest? Or just do the things that will fill your tank? Kasi, it's empty now. You're breaking down. Look at you. And I've asked myself, does my son deserve to see a mom that's always tired, that easily snaps because she's overworked, she's burned out? Remember this. our children look to us and how we treat ourselves. So if they see na, we don't take care of ourselves, now we're always working, we're always busy, we're always occupied with so many things, then they'll have that perception that they also have to be like that and they'll grow up like that. Imagine the effect, diba? But if they see, my mom is with me, my mom is present in my life, she's giving me the attention I need, and I see her happy with her work, I see her fulfilled, our children will grow up like that. And do you imagine? That's really beautiful, diba? So there are 5 questions that I'd like you to reflect on when it comes to self-care. The first one is, what takes life out of you? Ano yung kumukuha ng lakas mo? Like, what drains you? What things drain the life out of you, mama? Ask yourself. Honestly reflect, diba? Like, were there things in the past that comes back to you and takes out your energy, takes out your strength, your power to, be your 100%? Are you comparing yourself to other parents or mothers? Are you self-sabotaging yourself, mama? Blaming or feeling guilty that you haven't given enough, or you felt like you haven't given enough to the people you love, to the people you care for? The second one is, what creates life in you? What fills you up? What are you passionate about? What gives you joy? What gives you peace? What things na nagagawa mo before that you really enjoy or you really love na hindi mo na nagagawa ngayon? Think of those things. If you could make, a list or maisulat niyo yung mga bagay na yon, that would be great. And the third one is, how do you give life to those around you? How do you bring joy? How do you bring light into your home? When was the last time that you genuinely smiled or laughed or played with your little one? Fourth question, what gets in the way of you being the best or being able to give your best as a mom to your child or children? Ask yourself, is it because you're overworked? Is it because you're stressed? What things or what situations hinder you from living your best life, being able to be the best mom? The last question is, can you let go of those things or situations that hinder you to giving your best? Can you overcome those things and choose to start taking care of yourself? Naiintindihan ko that life happens, and as much as we want to be able to be that ideal mom or that perfect mom, we will never be that. What we could be is the best mom for our children. Best in a way na hindi perfect pero we're able to, give more. Or we are happy from within. We love what we do. And we see it as something we are fulfilled of rather than a job or a work that needs to be done. Because motherhood is not a job. Motherhood is more than that. And I ask myself, on days that I feel low or on days that I feel triggered and depressed, saan ako hugot ng lakas? Paano ko maaayos yung sarili ko so my son won't see a broken mom or a mom na laging pagod, laging galit? Because as forgiving as our little ones are, somehow the things that we subconsciously do or the things that we do but we didn't mean, nadadala nila yan as they grow. And for me, that's something that I want to work on actively on myself. Kaya I'm actively choosing to take care of myself. Because the first step to self-care is to start choosing you. So, Mama, if you're still at this part of the podcast, I'm really grateful. Because it means that you're really keen into investing in yourself, into taking care of yourself. And this is just one out of the many episodes where we will be talking about self-care and self-improvement. You can never give what you do not have. Ika nga, di ba? Water can't flow from an empty pitcher. So, fill your tank. I wouldn't say I'm 100% victorious on my self-care journey because it's really work. It's really a lot of work to take care of yourself and to choose you. There's a lot of aspects you need to work, and there are a lot of things you will learn about yourself as you go along. So yeah, let's support each other on this journey. And I believe, wow, meron na naman ako I believe section. But I believe that, so long as, you have the right people in your life to support you on this journey, then I think you will be victorious. You will be successful. So, let our mantra for today be, my health and energy matter. Alright, thank you so much, Momma, for joining me for a coffee today. And I hope to see you on the next episode. Once again, thank you for listening to Momma Needs Coffee podcast. Bye!